Welcome back the channel name, Top Coin. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, the study of coins and currency, with a spotlight on a unique coin from the island nation of Comoros. Join us as we explore the history, design, and market value of the 1964 20 franc Comoros coin. This coin might look small, but it's packed with historical significance and, in the world of collectors, it can be worth a lot more than you'd think. So sit back, relax, and let's take a closer look. Our story begins in the early 1960s, a time of great change for many African nations. The Comoros, a small archipelago in the Indian Ocean located between Madagascar and the east coast of Africa, was under French administration during this time. The islands were rich in culture, and the Comorian people were looking toward independence, like many other African colonies. Yet, economically, they were still under the influence of the French currency system. In 1964, the 20 franc Comoros coin was minted as part of this complex economic relationship. This particular coin was part of a larger series meant to support the local economy by circulating a currency that represented the wealth and culture of the Comoros, yet tied back to the French currency structure. Although Comoros wouldn't gain full independence until 1975, the currency was one way the local economy could be managed within the French system. This unique historical context makes the 1964 20 franc coin not only a piece of currency but also a symbol of colonial history and the push toward independence. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of this coin. Like many coins, it has two sides, the obverse, or head side, and the reverse, or tails side. Each element of this coin has been carefully designed and reflects both the local culture of Comoros and French influences. On the obverse side, you'll find a depiction of a local woman in a traditional Comorian headscarf. This was meant to symbolize the local populace and provide a sense of pride and identity. Around her portrait, you'll see the words République Française, which remind us of France's authority over the Comoros at the time. The artistry here is typical of French colonial coins, balancing the celebration of local culture with the French administrative stamp. Turning to the reverse side, the 20 franc denomination is prominently displayed, along with a stylized design of tropical foliage that represents the natural beauty and richness of Comoros. This is especially significant because the Comoros are known for their lush landscapes and diverse flora and fauna. Below the denomination, we see the year 1964, which is important for collectors, as this was the only year this particular design was minted. The limited production makes it rarer and more valuable today. So, how much is this coin worth? Well, here's where things get interesting. The market value of a coin like this depends on several factors: its condition, its rarity, and demand among collectors. Since the 1964 20 franc Comoros coin was only produced for 1 year, it's quite rare, especially in well-preserved, uncirculated condition. In general, the better the coin's condition, the higher its market value. Coins with minimal wear and tear, clear details, and no major blemishes tend to attract the highest prices. As of recent years, a 1964 20 franc Comoros coin in circulated condition might sell for around $20 to $50, depending on the demand at the time. However, if you're lucky enough to find one in an uncirculated or mint condition, you might see prices climbing into the $100 to $300 range or even higher in some cases. To a numismatist, a serious coin collector, this coin is more than just metal. It's a rare historical artifact from a unique place and time. So why do collectors love the 1964 20 franc Comoros coin? Well, it's a combination of factors. First, it's historically significant. The coin comes from a pivotal time in Comorian history, and for collectors interested in French colonial coins, it represents an essential part of their collection. Another reason is simply the coin's beauty and craftsmanship. The intricate design and cultural symbols make it stand out, and it's relatively rare, adding to its allure. Finally, for collectors who focus on African or Indian Ocean region coins, this piece is a must-have, as there aren't many coins from this area, especially with such a fascinating background. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1964 20 franc Comoros coin, here are a few tips. First, always check the coin's authenticity. Look for reputable sellers, and if possible, see if they offer a certificate of authenticity or a return policy. Many experienced collectors recommend buying from established auction houses, online marketplaces like eBay, or specialty numismatic shops. When assessing a coin's value, check recent sales to get a sense of current market prices. Also, pay close attention to the coin's condition. If you have a coin that's in near perfect or uncirculated condition, it could be worth holding onto, as its value may continue to rise over time. And lastly, if you're planning to sell, consider having the coin professionally graded. A professional grading service can give you a clear idea of its quality and value, which can make it more attractive to buyers and help you secure a better price. In summary, the 1960 420 franc Comoros coin is more than just currency. It's a fascinating piece of history that tells the story of a nation on the brink of independence, intertwined with French colonial influences. For collectors and history enthusiasts, it represents a rare and valuable addition to any collection. Whether you're buying, selling, or simply admiring, this coin is a remarkable example of how much history and beauty can be packed into something as small as a coin. So next time you come across a coin like this, remember, you're not just holding a piece of metal, you're holding a piece of history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the 1960 420 franc Comoros coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Leave a comment if you own or have seen one of these coins, and share your experience with us. Until next time, happy collecting! Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, exploring the 1977 100 franc coin from the Comoros. This coin is not only a beautiful piece of art but also has a rich history that ties into the story of the Comoros Islands, their economy, and their place in the world. Plus, stick around, because we'll also be talking about the current market value of this coin and why it's a piece you may want to add to your collection. Let's start by talking a bit about the Comoros Islands. The Comoros is a small archipelago nation located off the east coast of Africa, between Mozambique and Madagascar. These islands have a unique blend of African, Arabic, and French influences due to their location and history. The Comoros gained independence from France in 1975, after years of colonial rule. And just 2 years later, in 1977, they minted a 100 franc coin that reflected both their new independence and their ties to France. To understand the significance of the 1977 100 franc coin, we need to look at the context in which it was minted. After achieving independence, the Comoros established its own government and economic systems. However, the young nation was still heavily influenced by its former colonizer, France, especially in terms of its economy. The Comorian franc, or KMF, as it symbolized, was pegged to the French franc, helping to stabilize its value and ease trade. The 100 franc coin we're talking about today was one of the higher denomination coins issued at the time and was intended as both a symbol of the new nation's identity and a practical currency for its people. This coin, like other coins from newly independent nations, served as a tangible statement of sovereignty and cultural pride, while still showcasing French influence. It's interesting how such a small object can tell such a big story about a nation's struggle for identity, financial independence, and the balancing act between tradition and modernity. Let's now take a closer look at the design of this coin. The Comorian 100 franc coin from 1977 has a unique look that reflects the country's cultural heritage. On the obverse, or front, side of the coin, you'll see the national emblem of the Comoros. This emblem is rich in symbolism, featuring a crescent and stars, which are prominent symbols of Islam, the dominant religion in the Comoros. The crescent is accompanied by 4 stars, representing the 4 major islands in the Comoros archipelago: Grande Comore, Anjouan, Mohili, and Mayotte. Below the emblem, you'll see the inscription, République Fédérale Islamique de Comores, which translates to Islamic Federal Republic of the Comoros. Now, let's flip the coin over to the reverse side. Here, you'll find the denomination, 100 francs, prominently displayed in large numerals. Below that is the year of minting, 1977, indicating the historical significance of this coin. Surrounding the denomination, you'll notice a beautiful floral design, which is inspired by the natural beauty and floral diversity of the Comoros Islands. The intricate details of the reverse design highlight the craftsmanship involved in minting this coin. The 1977 100 franc coin is made of copper-nickel alloy, giving it a silver-like appearance while maintaining durability and a more affordable production cost than precious metals. It weighs approximately 7 grams and has a diameter of 27 millimeters, making it relatively substantial to hold. Alright, now to the part that a lot of you have been waiting for. How much is this coin worth today? The value of a 1977 Comoros 100 franc coin can vary depending on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. In most cases, coins that are in uncirculated or mint condition are valued higher than those that have wear and tear. In terms of condition, collectors look for details like sharpness of the images and lettering, as well as whether the coin has been cleaned or scratched. which can lower its value. On average, a 1977 Comoros 100 franc coin in good condition typically sells for around $10 to $20 USD. Coins in better, near mint condition can fetch slightly higher prices, ranging from $30 to $50 USD, especially if they have been well preserved. If you're lucky enough to have one of these coins in a graded, slabbed form by a reputable coin grading agency, its value could be even higher. Graded coins often appeal more to serious collectors, as they provide a certified guarantee of the coin's authenticity and condition. Graded 100 franc coins from 1977 can be valued at $100 or more for those in particularly high grades, such as MS65 or MS66, which indicates minimal wear. Now, let's talk about the potential for this coin's value to increase. Like with any collectible, there are a few factors that could influence its value down the line. The first is rarity. The Comoros Islands are a small nation, and not as many coins were minted there as in larger countries. So, while the 100 franc coin from 1977 isn't extremely rare right now, its scarcity might increase over time, especially as collectors continue to seek out coins from smaller, lesser-known countries. Another factor is historical significance. Coins from the early years of a country's independence often become more valuable as historical artifacts, particularly if they were part of a limited production. This 1977 coin marks just 2 years after Comoros gained independence from France, making it a unique and valuable reminder of that period. Lastly, the overall interest in African coins and numismatics from non-Western countries has been steadily growing. Collectors are broadening their horizons, and the Comoros 100 franc coin represents a piece of African numismatic history that's likely to attract more attention over time. If you're a collector looking to buy one of these coins, here are a few tips. First, make sure to check the coin's authenticity, especially if you're purchasing it online. Look for reputable dealers or auction sites with good ratings. Also, don't shy away from investing in a coin grading service if you find a particularly good specimen. While it costs money upfront, a graded coin has a certified status that often increases its resale value. For those who already own this coin, keeping it in a protective case can prevent tarnishing or scratching, preserving its value over time. So, is the 1977 Comoros 100 franc coin worth collecting? Absolutely. It represents a unique blend of historical, cultural, and aesthetic significance. As a collector's item, it's an affordable piece of history that also has the potential to appreciate in value, especially if African and Islamic coins continue to rise in popularity among collectors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, adding a coin like this to your collection allows you to hold a tangible piece of history in your hands. From the story of the Comoros' independence to the intricate craftsmanship that went into its design, this coin is more than just currency. It's a symbol of a nation's identity and a reminder of its journey through history. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history, design, and value of the 1977 Comoros 100 franc coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest numismatic deep dives. And if you have this coin or another unique piece in your collection, let us know in the comments below. See you next time.